Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I just started drinking my smoothie and poured it down the front of my shirt because I was on my phone. I had my phone in one hand, took my smoothie with the other hand, forgot that it was like full to the brim and just like tipped it as I took my first sip. So my front is feeling quite wet from trying to get that all wiped off. And we are just starting some school this morning. And we're switching up our regular routine a little bit today. A couple of reasons. Well, some of the kids didn't quite finish math yesterday. And so I wanted to have a good day of math this morning. A good math lesson. Also, I just feel like I have a lot to get done this morning. I am actually sitting down right now to make my meal plan for next week, look through grocery flyers on my phone, and make my grocery list. I also need to work on baking some bread, pay some bills, and there's something else I'm missing. Oh, I need to do some prep for a video I need to film this afternoon. So I just have a lot I need to get done this morning, and so I thought I want to do that first thing, so if the kids start math, which is pretty independent, I can get started on my stuff. We'll go from there. Also, I told Wesley last night, Wesley, you are gonna have the day off of school this morning. He's in kindergarten, so typically for us, that means like 3 days a week of school is enough, but he tends to do school every single day for obvious reasons. All of the other kids do school every day. And so he just follows along and pulls out his school books, but his books are just a lot more parent-led, and so he needs my help, and so I thought I just need a day off from all the help that he needs. And so I told him, like, you're gonna play kinetic sand, you can watch Letter Factory, you can do lots of fun things, we're just not gonna do your regular book work today. And he just came down to me this morning and was like, Mom, I actually really just wanna do school. Come over here.
Never mind.
Come here. Are you saying never mind now? You're gonna be fine to just, what are you gonna do instead? Maybe do some kinetic sand?
Already did.
That is true. I told him last night he was going to do kinetic sand today, so he got up this morning at 6:30 and took out the kinetic sand. What are you going to do now then?
Watch Letter Factory.
Watch Letter Factory? Is that what you want to do? Okay, well wait till the kids are done math. Wait till everyone comes to the table to do our group subjects, and then you can do that. So while you wait, hey, you can draw a picture, you can paint a picture, you can do something fun that just doesn't need Mom's help. What were you going to say?
I was about to say, what can I do?
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I answered your question. Yes, Sarah?
I already did like some lesson of math.
Yeah.
So I only have to do like part of another lesson, right?
Yes. We'll see. You finished yesterday's math lesson?
Yeah, I got percent 86.
86%? Okay. I'll check it after. Why don't you start the next lesson then?
Okay.
Watercolor painting has been a big hit for us lately. I also just pulled some bread out of the oven. I made a cinnamon raisin loaf. This is my first time trying to make this one. It looks delicious, so I hope it tastes delicious too. I'm over here supervising some math. Charity's finishing some handwriting. Zara's finishing some painting. Wesley's attention span for painting. He made a really nice painting. Actually, I think he made two, but he's off playing now. And I did make our meal plan for the week. And so I also did our grocery list here, although we're still on this week. So stick that back up on the fridge. I'm also going to sit down and update this little planner. This is a Clever Fox planner, and this was gifted to me. This was sent to me by the brand, and I have another planner that I really do enjoy, but I wanted a planner that I could just stick in my purse and have always with me. So as the kids get older, I feel like we are just pretty busy with appointments, dentist appointments, ortho, doctor's appointments, physio appointments, speech therapy appointments, just appointments all the time. And whenever I am leaving the office, I always say, I'll call to make our next appointment. But it would be so much easier if I just had my planner on me. I could just pull it out and figure out when I can next pencil in the next appointment. And so Clever Fox is giving away, they are allowing me to host a giveaway where one of you can win a free Clever Fox planner. These are super well made. I know that you guys would enjoy these. And so to enter the giveaway, I'll have all the details down below, but to enter the giveaway, first off, you do need to be located in either the US, Canada, or the UK, which is very generous for how many companies are simply, you know, US based. You do need to follow the Clever Fox Planners YouTube page, and to enter the giveaway, let me know down below in the comments, are you a paper planner person, or a phone planner person? I do a ton of stuff on my phone. I always have notes going on in my notes app on my phone. I do a lot, of course, on my phone, but as for like my regular daily to-do list and stuff, I really enjoy having a paper planner. The fort game is going strong here in the backyard. I don't know how well you can see it, but do you see that what looks like a tree sticking out of the snow fort they're doing there? It's not actually a tree standing there. It's a huge branch that fell out of our tree this week, and so they're having fun making something. Yeah, bud?
Can you get the sled to sled on the path over there?
You'd like to sled up in the front? Yeah, you probably can. We have stairs up in the front that the kids sometimes like to. It's kind of hard to wet.
It's kind of hard.
Like it's packed down?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yep. I think the sleds are still in the trunk.
Uh-huh.
It's just after lunch. We're gonna hopefully gather round done here before about 2 o'clock. Have quiet time at 2 o'clock. That's the plan. Wesley is, are you looking at the time? What does the time say?
It says 1:16.
1:16. So how much time do we have until 2?
I don't know.
That's a little too tricky of a math question.
Probably like 40.
Oh,
40
very
minutes.
nice.
Probably like 50.
Charity's making a whole bunch of scrunchies. So Wesley's playing with kinetic sand, and he knows me so well because he just handed me a ball and said, "Hey mom, do you want this?" Yes, I do. There's something just addicting about it. Thank you. You know me well about just squishing a piece of kinetic sand in your hand.
I want that one to play kinetic sand.
Do I always want it?
Uh-huh.
Yes, please. We are going to get into our unit study though, and guess what, you guys? Lesson number 20. It is our last lesson of this Ancient Civilizations unit study. The next unit we're doing, I believe, is Intro to Psychology. I know that at the beginning of the year, I printed up all of the teacher's guides for the full year, but not the rest of the kids' books. I thought I would print those up as we go along. So I know that our next 2 units, possibly our last 2 units, although I think we probably have time still in this school year to do 3 more units. I have to kind of look at a calendar and figure it out. But I know that we have Intro to Psychology and we have Transportation. This unit was very heavy, history heavy, being ancient civilizations. So I figure if we do Intro to Psychology, that'll be more science-based, and then Transportation will be kind of a mixture of science and history, I'm sure. Yes.
The thing is, Intro to Psychology will be very deep, though.
It'll be very deep. I do think Intro to Psychology will be a little bit deep, but I think it'll be so interesting. I think you guys will find it really interesting.
I'm really excited for it.
Me too.
What deep mean?
If something is deep when you're talking about schoolwork, it means that it's just a lot of info.
Oh.
A lot of things to learn.
Oh.
Thanks.
Like this. No, I'm not.
Okay.
That's how it's supposed to go. Simeon.
Okay, stop. The Amazon man just came.
Yep. I told him he should put it up by his head like this, and then he tells me I'm gonna break it.
Okay.
Well, he's stretching a lot, and I don't care if they look kind of weird. I mean,
Simeon,
pushing down his
Simeon,
ears.
has been waiting and waiting to buy some new goggles. Okay, are you sure they fit well?
Yep.
These ones, we bought them on Amazon last night. They came in less than a day. Literally, it came, let me think, we ordered them at like 8 last night. It's 2 in the afternoon now. Why are you trying to pry them out of my hand? Okay, Simeon used his spending money to buy these goggles.
Yep.
On the listing, it said ages 3 to 8, and Simeon has the head of a full-grown man.
But they actually fit good.
Big old noggin. Okay, don't worry about how he wears them.
There's also another nice kind, and there's also ages 3 to 8.
Okay.
And I'm guessing it would fit good too.
All right.
But
Do they feel really tight on your?
No.
No.
I like
You like them? Alrighty.
Yeah, this time I'm not going to lose them the first day I go to swimming.
You're not going to. Impressive. Yeah. So we got Simeon some goggles. Not last Christmas, the Christmas before. We got him some goggles and he wore them to swimming lessons and left them there. The very first time he'd worn them. We went back, I think the next day, didn't we? And asked about them. They never found them. And I was like, okay, if you can't be responsible for your goggles, then I guess you're just not old enough to have your own swim goggles yet. So, he hasn't had any since, but every week when he goes to swim lessons, he's like, I really want goggles. I said, then get some. You have money. Buy some.
Every time I thought of it, but we were doing school, so then I forgot about it.
You just forgot to spend your money. Yeah, hard to remember to spend your money, eh?
It's not that. It's just
Do you want to tell everybody how much money you have? Simeon is a saver.
$230.
How much?
$230.
$230. Yeah.
Some people only have about $5.
Yeah, we have very distinct differences between some of our kids that are like, if they have money, they want to spend it, and some kids who like it pays. I am surprised Simeon was so eager to actually spend this money, because usually I'm like, oh, you want such and such? You have money, buy it. He's like, how much money is it? And I'll be like, oh, it's like $15 or $20.
It's like $14.
Oh, okay, nope, I don't want it. I don't need to spend money on that.
$14, I think, about that.
That just shows how much you wanted those, that you actually were willing to dip into your own money to.
I am
yet.
kind of in between of a saver and a spender, but Elijah is a spender.
All right, we don't need to be talking about other
I'm just
people.
saying.
Just gonna finish today's vlog as I make some cranberry gummies. This is a recipe I've made once before, so this is my second time. Really good. Really simple. So I have a cup of cranberries I got out of the freezer this morning because they need to be room temperature. I am dumping them into my Vitamix because I need to blend them up and puree them. Why am I making these at 4:30 in the afternoon? Because they've been on my to-do list. I was gonna say all week. I put them on my to-do list last week because we like them. I'm like, I just need to make them. They're so quick to throw together, but I've been seeing make cranberry gummies staring at me on my to-do list all week, and I am just ready to cross it off my to-do list. And of course, we're ready to eat these gummies too. And you know, as a type A personality, I just want to get my to-do list items checked off. So let me puree these and then I'll show you my next steps. Look at the beautiful color of those cranberries. I'm gonna pour that into my saucepan here. Turn my heat to medium-low, and then I need to add 2 tablespoons of honey and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm just gonna use my spatula to make sure I get all of that goodness out of here. I said that wrong. It's actually 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 3 tablespoons of honey. Now I need to add 3 tablespoons of this gelatin powder. Whisk it all together, and then it just cooks for 2 to 3 minutes. I don't have any molds to pour this into. That would definitely add a fun aspect to this, but I just take my mixture and pour it into a 9 by 9 inch pan. This needs to go into the fridge for a couple of hours, and then I take it out and I just slice this into little bite-sized pieces. I didn't mean to sound like it's such a drag to have to make this recipe, because like I said, it really is so easy and my kids really enjoy this, but sometimes I just tend to procrastinate, and I thought I need to just get this done. So there it is. You can see how like nice and glossy it looks on the top. I'll just stick that into the fridge, slice it up. I would like to get some, you know what, I'll wait till I put the camera down to put that in the fridge. Don't want to spill it. I would like to get some molds. I try to stay so minimal with my kitchen supplies. Like, I only want to get things that I know I will use regularly, not just these like one-use things. And that's kind of how I feel about the molds. But if this is a recipe I'm going to be making often, then I think it would be worth it to have molds. And I think that would be fun, you know, little gummy bears or little shapes rather than the cubes I make. But it's time to close this vlog. So thank you guys for watching, coming along, seeing our day. See you next time.